Welcome to this next video in this series. We've got weapons balancing and item balancing, and a lot of games, DPS, as well as headshot multipliers, and a discussion about fire rate. In the last video we talked about damage, which will be linked in this video's description, and you can follow the playlist on my channel. We are going to talk about the next three constraints: DPS, headshot multipliers, and fire rates. The definition of DPS is damage per second. At rifles, this should be a medium DPS. Shotguns, a low damage per second. SMG and machine guns should have a high DPS, and melee items can be anything from very slow swings to very high amount of swings. For melee weapons, fire rate can be changed to swing rate, which we'll talk about later. Now, DPS is more of a concept, as it is changed by two constraints. Changing fire rate and changing damage will change the DPS. Increasing or decreasing the fire rate will increase and decrease DPS, and damage will do the same. They are both in a straight relationship, which means if one increases, then the other increases. A headshot multiplier is the bonus damage added to a shot that hits the critical point of an enemy, with most games deeming it to be the head, as with players. The usual multipliers are ×2, with being the most common, with headshots doubling the damage, while 1.5 and ×1 and 2.5 are also common. Multipliers can change weapons drastically. A normal assault rifle may have a headshot multiplier of ×2, which would mean that a normal shot to the head, which would have done 25 in a body shot, would now do 50 damage. A pistol with a multiplier of ×3 would have a body shot of 18 with a headshot multiplier of 54. Fire rate is rate at which an item acts per second. A gun fire rate is 5 would shoot 5 bullets per second. A sword fire rate would also be called a swing rate, at 4 would swing 4 times per second. Normal fire rates would be a rifle from 4 to 6, a pistol 6 to 7, a shotgun 1 to 2, a sniper 1 to 125 depending on if the sniper has more than one bullet. RPG is the same with 1 to 1.5, a little higher for grenade launchers, as most grenade launchers are 1.5. An SMG can be 9 to 15, a melee can be any, and magical items can be left up to their creators to decide how they work and how the fire rate works. In summary, we have talked about DPS, the damage per second, which is controlled by a fire rate, which is the rate at which a weapon acts or harms a player, and the damage, which we've talked about in the first video of this series, as well as how headshot multipliers can make aiming for the head very favorable in a combat situation. Thank you for watching this video, created by me using Google Slides to plan the slides and Adobe Spark to present the video. Be sure to watch the next video where we talk about clips, ammunition, and rarity. Have a good day. Like if you liked it, dislike if you don't, and subscribe if you really liked it.